Hello everyone and welcome along to round 13 of the SRL PS4 F1 World Championship here from the legendary Monza circuit in Italy. Well, after the drama of Spa, where better to arrive than this wonderful circuit? The Tifosi are out in force, the circuit just 30 minutes from Milan, and I can assure you there'll be many people trooping down on this fine Saturday afternoon to support the beloved Ferrari team. So let's keep an eye on Stephen in the Ferrari at home for the Italian team. Boy, are they wanting a big result today. No win for him since Melbourne. What a place this would be to get it. He's been trying his best to get one. We'll go on board with him now as he goes down the start-finish straight towards turn one. There'll be a lot of action here in the Grand Prix tomorrow, not just at the start, but in the race as well. Some serious overtaking opportunities here, and Stephen getting a lot of curb going into that first corner and immediately ruins his lap. Picking up all the slipstream he can from the back of Cherry 2-Pie. Into the famous Parabolica corner he goes. Sort of getting on the throttle nice and early. How close to the edge of the circuit do you dare to go? In recent years it used to be gravel over there. It's now a good runoff area, and Shimasi goes to within half a 10 of Jamie T. So he delivers. Now the pressure's on Stephen, who's last of all. Ash Richardson goes quickest, a 1:20.6. Now Stephen really needs to deliver. 30 seconds left in the session. This is his only effort in the grandstand. Cheering him on. He really needs to deliver here, does Stephen. He's got the rear end. He's crashed. He's gone off. He's done it again. Stephen does exactly what he did last week in Belgium, only worse. He's written off the Ferrari. And that, listen to that noise, that is the thud of hearts sinking in the grandstands here at Monza. A Ferrari car flying in the first sector, looking good for pole, now beats in the barrier, down in the gravel trap, down at Ascari. His session is over, and would you believe it, Stephen is out of qualifying. He starts dead last, but incredibly, while we were watching him, Matt Meerkat has stormed to the top of the standings and taken pole position right at the dead. What a session that is. Stephen in the wall, unable to deliver in front of his home crowd, and he will be furious with himself. But look at qualifying, look how that is shaped up. Matt Meerkat goes quickest with a 1:20.6. What an effort from him. Ash Richardson second, a 1:20.6 as well. And Julian, look at that. He was all talking in the group chat. He then calmed down a little, said points was all he was hoping for. He's got to be pleased with third in his debut. That's a great effort. Cherry 2-Pie fourth, continuing his good form. Jamie T, the early pace setter, sits fifth. Shimasi will be disappointed with sixth. And the two Dutchies are seventh and eighth. Pitmat ninth. And Red Jams sits in 10. And now the 5 red lights will go on. We get ready for the start of the Italian Grand Prix. Round 13 of the championship is underway. And the cars move a little bit slowly off the grid this time, as they try to get some traction in this damn track as they all huddle towards the first corner. Ash Richardson gets a jump on that Meerkat as they head towards the first corner. Shimasi will not be pleased. Can they all get through there safely? Pretty clean, everyone keeping their nose very clean. Brilliant stuff, a great advert for SRL as they all go through the first corner. Julian gets the jump into second on his debut, but crucially it's Ash Richardson up into the lead of the Grand Prix. Julian second, we've got some yellow flags. We've got a huge mess down there. We've got Tiger Cut off in his debut. We've got Shimasi, the championship leader, off as well, and he's, oh my goodness, unbelievable. Shimasi is round as well down at the back, and we've got more cars off in the middle part of the lap. And we've got Stephen rubbing wheels with one of the Red Bulls, that's JG. We've got Fisty CJ off the racetrack down there as well. Oh, incredible. All the cars struggling for grip, aquaplaning wide, getting caught out in these tricky conditions. But the big story here is Ash Richardson leads, and his championship rival is down at the back, experiencing some serious issues as they go back with Ash Richardson at the front, and he nearly loses it going through the Ascari chicane. Real drama on this opening lap. We have to go to Cherry 2-Pie and OTG. They're going side by side down the start-finish straight towards turn one. OTG tries to outbrake. Whoa, Cherry 2-Pie, they have a little bump. Cherry 2-Pie takes to the escape rope, and OTG rejoins, interestingly, in front. Battle for the final point, that's the one to watch at the moment. Here comes Jacob, goes to the inside on OTG. Can he do it into the Parabolica? Jacob thinks better of it, sorry. And OTG stays ahead. He's the sole remaining Ferrari. He's the man that's going to make this interesting for the Tifosi, and right now, in 11th place, he's not really tickling their taste buds with that, is he? He needs to get much higher up than that. And that's going to be a tall order from 11th place. And once again, it's the Ferrari of Jacob and OTG doing battle. There'll be a huge roar coming up from the grandstands if this Ferrari can get into the points. It might be a sarcastic one because they're not used to finishing in 10th place, let's be honest. He's going round the outside at Curva Grande. Oh, and OTG forcing him right to the extreme limits of the racetrack. And that is a reminder, that reminds me of Alonso versus Vettel down there. And through goes Jacob, and he slides wide, overcooks it on the way in, and that will surely allow OTG to come straight back through into the first Lesmo, and indeed he does. He goes straight back into 10th place and snatches that point right back off of the Slovakian driver, much to his frustration. He's crashed coming out of the second Lesmo. Hopefully he's alright. He's obviously ran wide onto the gravel, tried to keep the foot in, and found out that wasn't a very good idea because the Norwegian driver is bouncing, or is sat up against the Tech Pro barrier on the right hand side of the racetrack. Thread their way through the Ascari. Pardon me, the Ascari chicane. He's got a good run this time. OTG got it all wrong on the exit, took too much curve. Jacob slingshots out of Ascari and finally completes the move. And is it for good this time? Into the Parabolica. It looks like it. He's through the second chicane. Still Ash, Matt, Pit Matt and Julian, and now there you go, Julian's got a chance now. He's going to go past Pit Matt here, side by side, down towards Lesmo number 1, and he goes through up into 3rd place, but can he come back on the exit here, Pit Matt? He's still having a look. No, he cannot, and Julian slips and slides his way past and up into 3rd place. I don't know what happened to Pit Matt. I think he outbraked himself, and then it was caught in two minds whether to cut the chicane or take the corner, and by getting caught in two minds he chose to take the corner when he really in the end could have cut the chicane and got away with it, and ended up losing out to it. Oh, Julian getting a covering Pit Matt. I have to say that was just about okay. He came right across Pit Matt before Pit Matt got alongside him, so that's okay. As he has been saying this week in the paddock, surely I can dictate the line from the car ahead, and he's absolutely right. He can dictate the line there. Pit Matt was not alongside him, so aggressive stuff, but very safe enough. No problems there. As look at this out front, Matt Meerkat now right on the back of Ash Richardson. Join us, Julian again defends the inside through Curva Grande. Pit Matt will be forced to go right round the long way. And now, again, Julian moves to the inside, makes it very difficult. Pit Matt on the inside, very, very late on the brakes. Is that a brilliant move? They go side by side through there. Oh, that's absolutely stunning from Pit Matt. What a move that is. Sorry, I'm applauding. That was absolutely magnificent. Julian, great racing from him as well. He left her just enough room and no more. And I tell you what, Pit Matt even kicked up a little bit of dust as well on his way past, using the gravel trap to his advantage. I don't know how he managed it, but he finds a way past Julian, and that has got to be up there for one of the moves of the season. He's crashed. Oh, unbelievable. On the exit of the Lesmo, honestly, I just cut away from him, and on the exit of the Lesmo, he's put a wheel in the kitty litter, bounced across the track, and ripped the right front wheel off his car, and what was looking like a fantastic result for him has gone up in smoke, and he is out of the Italian Grand Prix, and he will be kicking himself. Pit Matt defends to the inside. He's telling Julian, no chance going down the inside, mate, you better try the outside. Julian will now switch to the outside. Can he outbrake the Toro Rosso? Can he force Pit Matt off the road? By making an error, he can go right round the outside. There's light contact between the two, and Julian returns the favour on Pit Matt from earlier in the race and goes right round the outside of him. I'll tell you why. It's Frisky CJ, another one to add to the list of cars to have crashed on the exit of the first Lesmo. So now down the straight, look at Matt Meerkat this time. This is closer than he's been at any point. Matt Meerkat right up behind Ash Richardson. Will he feel the need to dive to the inside? He might have a chance. He tries to go the long way round. Ash Richardson's cautious on the brake pedal. He goes right round the outside of the Renault. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Matt Meerkat, absolutely brilliant stuff. Ash Richardson, he had to be cautious. He's got a championship to fight. He's been cautious all race long. slamming the brakes into that first corner, and this time he's had to pay as Matt Meerkat swoops right round the outside of him, and the Force India takes the lead. And look at the scenes in the Force India garage. They're going absolutely crazy and heading their hands down at Renault. Ash has conceded the lead, but can he bite back? He's quicker than Matt Meerkat does in a straight line, and he's going to go to the outside. Matt Meerkat defends the inside. Can he do it? Matt did to him in the previous lap. He has to go aggressive this time. Tries to break late. He's going to try and go down the outside. Is he going to do it? Oh wow, he is! Whew. This is incredible. Meanwhile, behind that, Julian and Pitmat are doing having a battle, and Pitmat holds on, but Ash Richardson, that was classy. He returns the favour on Matt Meerkat and retakes the lead of the race. Across the line, DRS open for the Force India. Can he go right round the outside again? Surely Ash will defend to the inside again. He's actually going for the middle of the track this time. That was clever actually. Oh, he nearly squeezed him out of the road. Matt Meerkat round the outside, and he has to bundle across the curve, and that was very, very, very clever driving from Ash Richardson. He chose to place the car in the middle of the road into turn one, make Matt Meerkat be indecisive. Was there enough room in the inside, he was thinking? Was there enough room in the outside? And in the end, Ash Richardson gave himself enough of an angle to hold position through the chicane. So brilliant work there from Ash Richardson. Good, smart driving. He's learned his lesson and parked it in the middle of the road. And now Matt Meerkat's going to have to really, really think out of the box here if he wants to get past. But look at this, he's so close to the back of him. He's keeping on his tail. And Matt Meerkat, I think he's got the pace advantage on Ash. He has closed down on him since the pit stops, but he just cannot get that move sealed. Arctic Devils is fifth, with Shimasi now right behind him. Shimasi is really hauled him in, and Shimasi, if he goes past here, oh, what is that from Arctic Devils? What was that? That was ridiculous. Chopped across the front of Shimasi, that'll go to the stewards, undoubtedly. And Shimasi will be absolutely furious. You're not listening to me, because you're going to have to listen to his engineers. Matt Meerkat, whoa, gets a humongous slide coming out of the final corner and nearly stuck it in the barrier there. And is that the final straw? Is that the end of all this? Quite possibly. The latest man to crash? Yes, he has. He's crashed on the start-finish straight, and he is out. Interestingly, he's not managed to do it the second lesmo. But here comes Ash Richardson. Pressured all the way by Matt Meerkat right to the end. Matt Meerkat doesn't know it yet. He is going to win this race as a result of penalties. Ash Richardson, he's defended well. It's a shame it's going to go down to penalties. He wins on the track, but Matt Meerkat wins as a result of penalties to deny Ash Richardson. Has a look on the inside, but he cannot find a way through, and it looks like it's all over for Shimasi. Or is it all over? There's a lot of lag going on here. Has he got a run here going across the line? It's too little, too late, and it looks to me like Shimasi, as a result of that, loses his World Championship lead. It's actually showing him his 10th due to penalties. Unbelievable. Being played out by Shimasi and Ash Richardson. There's Ash now the title favourite. I'm not so sure. Sorry, did I say 50 out of 50? Ash didn't win the race. My apologies. He is still the championship leader. 18 points to 25. But that's how quickly things can change. Matt Meerkat, your winner. Apologies, Matt. Matt Meerkat wins from Ash Richardson second and Pitmat in third. But wow, absolutely thrilling race here in Monza. We had everything. We had so much drama right to the finish between the leaders, between the guys fighting for the podium. Some of the best overtakes I've seen all season. An absolute classic. But there it is. Let's round it all off. Matt Meerkat wins from Ash Richardson in second. Pitman is third. Those three go to my driver of the day nominations, I have to say, because quite frankly, they were in a class of their own. It was brilliant to watch at times. Julian was fourth. He was absolutely magnificent as well on his debut. It's a shame he's missed out on a podium in his debut. Arctic Devils fifth. That will go to the stewards though, because that was crazy what he did to Shimasi. The Eagle Killer was sixth. Red Jam 7th, OTG 8th, Jacob 9th. Shimasi's penalties see him drop to 10th and drop down into second in the World Championship standings. Space Unicorn missed out on the point. Cherry 2 Pie crashed before the end, and that was that.